All right. Hey there, everyone. Hitesh here, and welcome to another live stream. Saturday. It's 9 p.m. So usually we go live every single Saturday. So this is just another Saturday. This time I didn't post it earlier that we will be going live. So hopefully that YouTube will send some notification if possible. If that's the case, that's great. Otherwise, it's okay. It's fine if YouTube doesn't send notification. All right, so let me enable the chats and whatnot. All right, so looks good. All right, so let me enable this. And done. All right, so people have showed up. Hey, Hitesh. Yep, people are here. Yep, all good. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Rotash. How are you? How's it going on? Good. My friend Piyush, how is it going on, man? How are your courses and everything going on? I hope you understand now the pain of marketing a course and pulling in the users. It's not that easy, isn't it? How's it, man? How's it going on for you? The marketing and whatnot. How is that going on for you? Let me enable the settings so that only subscribers can message who have been subscriber for at least 5 minutes. So that at least we can chit chat and those spammy people stay out who doesn't really care. Hello Tesh, kicking back to gym again. Yes, it's very painful to be honest. I'm actually seriously getting back into gym after a long time and it's so much painful. My arms are paining like hell. My legs are paining like hell. Man, it's so tough. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So yes, we get notification. Good evening. Hey, that's good. Thanks YouTube for that. All right. We have good people showing up. 100 people are here. More than enough for me to talk. That's good enough. If 100 people talk around, yeah, that's it. Nice. Avinash says, thanks to you, I got a job at SD, one with 16 LPA. That's good, man. That's freaking good in this time where even 3.2, 4.2 package are like killer. You hit it nicely, man. This is recession. This is really bad. This is really bad. All right, so I have few stuff to show you around. If you wish, I can show you that. There's some announcement by Apple as well. Let me just go ahead and first find it out. Apple Newsroom. Yeah. All right, so how's it going on for you? Piyush says, it's amazing and really hard work, sir, each and every day. My respect for your increments. Hats off to you. Hey, thank you so much. Now, I hope you can understand how hard it is to sell courses at $199. That's why there's only one affordability king. There is only one affordability king. We did it. We did it like the best. Nobody still can offer, like I haven't seen anybody who is offering a full-fledged MERN course with project in 199 rupees. Have you seen it around? Nah. I don't think so. Please make a video on how to use React Native Debugger. I have already made that. Oh, that's a nice photo. That's a nice photo. I've already made that. If you watch the playlist of React Native, I have actually showed you that in that. Okay. Congrats, Avinash. I would love to know how EdTech stack. By the way, you can join the Discord and have these kinds of conversation where probably Avinash can help you that how he cracked the interviews, what was the interview process and all of that. So yeah. Okay. Hello Guruji, where is your tea? I always ask you. Today is not tea. It's lemon water in the classic steel glass. It's spicy. What are your thoughts on so-called motivational speaker? Motivational speaker. I also sometimes becomes motivational speaker. See, motivation is something which you feel inside. Sometimes you feel that there's something inside me. I really want to show it out. So in that case, I also become sometimes motivational speaker, but mostly I keep it raw. Thank you so much, Sagar. Always love your quality. Thank you so much. This time I'm not streaming on LinkedIn and Twitter and all. It was boring. It was boring. The fun actually is on YouTube. There is no fun in streaming live on LinkedIn, on Twitter, as of now at least. So I always enjoy YouTube stuff. Okay, we got some young kids as well on the channel. Big fan, sir. I'm class 12th. I already learned JavaScript and React Native from your videos. Oh, good. You are on a good spree journey. There are a lot of new people actually coming up on the channel these days. I noticed them probably because of my work. Where I work, I teach a lot of students there. They also join in sometimes and stuff. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Rohan Kumar says, how to start learning AWS Cloud? I think the best way to start AWS Cloud is through going to the certification of CCP, Cloud Certified Cloud Practitioner. I think that is one of the easiest route to take because it actually allows you to explore a whole wide range of services, and then you can pick up like I want to go for developer certificate, associate architect certificate, or DevOps certificate. So you can choose your path after that. But I think one of the starting journey should be AWS certified cloud practitioner. That is. I'll turn on the AC. If it sounds, just let me know. I'll turn it off. Usually the mics are good, so you won't be seeing it. Do you like gaming and do you play games when you are free? First of all, when I'm free, that is a freaking hell of a question. I don't keep myself free. Otherwise, it gets me into the anxiety mode. A lot of you don't know about this, but I do face anxiety issues sometimes. When there is too much of pressure on me or I'm too free. So these are like two opposite direction. If there is too much work on me, if I'm totally free, then I'll go into anxiety mode. So I like to keep myself on easy mode, a little bit work. So yes, I do play game to answer your question, and I just saw the trailer of the new Spider-Man. Thanks to Anirudh, and big shout out to him. He sent me up on WhatsApp that hey, there is this new trailer, and I was like, oh gosh, I need to play play it. Okay. I think a lot of child came to coding and your channel because of Saved a Hat Junior. No, not from them. Not from them. Not from them. All right. Hey, thank you so much for appreciating my voice. That's nice. Can anybody tell where is the 199 rupees course? I don't think so. It exists now anymore. It was one of my earlier startup where we did it, but it's gone. It's gone now. I sold the company. All right. Can you review some resume for front-end roles? Yeah, I can. I need to open up my Discord for that. Do you live stream when you play? I have never live streamed when I'm playing. Actually, first of all, I play bad. I always love to play in the most easiest mode because I want to go through the story. I want to enjoy the game, not to be challenged around it, to stuck on one level. That's crap. I don't like it. I like to play on the easiest mode where I'm having fun, playing in the area like Spider-Man, Batman. I love to explore the maps. Somebody has worked hard really on the maps, so. Amit says, "इतना chill कैसे cool रहते हो life में?" मेरा पंगा ही है. Cool, man. You became a familiar face to all coders. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I was actually talking about one of the Apple news. Have you guys heard about this new Apple AI innovation about the WWDC? That is one of the nicest news. I was trying to find it out somewhere. So obviously, are you guys aware that there is a WWDC? Let me just actually show you that. So this is Apple's WWDC. Look how nice it looks. How nice it looks, man. So assistive wear usher in the next generation of AAC technology. That's the featured one. I'm not interested in the featured one. Latest news, Final Cut Pro is the latest news. Multi-view. There was something about the AI in the WWDC. Final Cut Pro. About the generative voice. Have you heard about it? I'll search on the news. Apple is actually bringing voice into the AI, and that was one of the... was it this? Apple's previews. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Have you guys heard about it? First, let me know. I'll answer the questions as well. No worries. The voice AI, yes, Apple is actually doing the way how it should be done. How it should be done. So Apple introduces new feature for cognitive accessibility along with live speech, personal voice. This is the thing. This is the most thing. Personal voice. Look at this up close. So this is the thing what I love the most about the Apple. This is the best use of AI that anybody can happen. Want me to share a story around it? If you wish, I have actually gone through it. I've gone through with the entire article. Yeah, line by line. Would you like me to share some amazing use cases of this one? It might give you goosebumps. Watch out carefully. This personalized AI, that is like the next level feature that AI. Oh man. So this is something which is Apple is doing next level. So what this personal voice simply means is, so let me walk you through and just hear this out very carefully. So what Apple is doing is actually they are giving you personal voice. So what Apple gives you, they allows you or they ask you to actually read a couple of sentences, I guess 25 sentences or probably 30 sentences. I don't know about that exactly, but it is somewhat like that. So once you read these 25 or 30 sentences, then this AI can actually mimic your voice within your phone. And that is so nice, and you can keep it on the phone itself. Now imagine all those people whose mom is not in the world right now, whose dad is not in the world right now, or their grandfather is not in the world right now. They can ask their grandfather to read a few text and speech, and they can keep their voice forever, and then they can type any text or anything like that, and they can have a few of their words being said in their voice, Like this is just one use case, which is very common, obviously, with the personal voice. But imagine the people who have lost somebody in the world and they get to keep their voice with the AI. Like if this is not the best use case of AI and the most responsible use case of AI, I don't know what is. This is the most incredible use of AI that I've ever seen. Call me a fanboy here, but I think everybody should actually try to bring in such kind of use case which are good for humanity. Ah man, you should really read this. This is one of the best, just this one. I'm not impressed by their accessibility along with live speech. That's speak in magnifier. Well, I'm not impressed by that. That's okay. That's a good feature. But personal voice, this is something that I'm absolutely a big fan. And yes, this could be misused. Yes, misused are always there. Phone, they have tons of misuses. But what I can see and I can feel is I don't have my grandfather. I lost my mom's dad just recently, very like few years, but I was very close to them. If I would have this technology, I would have definitely allowed him to read some of the text, would have kept his voice permanently. Like, yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, that would be really cool to have his voice around. That's really nice. And yeah, that is a wow feature. I would love to have that. Anyways, what I really like about Apple is, yeah, that's nice. Ah, that's nice. It's hard to pronounce your name. There's no space there. How to say it? Ahmed, can I call you Ahmed? That would be cool. Have you met any coder from Kashmir or having working with you? Yes, I have met plenty of coders from Kashmir actually. Once we did a hackathon and group of 4 or 5 people, Kashmiri coders, that's a nice name for a club or maybe a YouTube channel, Kashmiri coders. So they came up onto the hackathon. We had a lot of talk, enjoyed. They invited me at their home as well. Very soon I'll be visiting them in Kashmir. So yeah, that's nice. I've met them. Mala Hasim says, last live I asked you a question. I don't have any consistency in web dev. Can you give me suggestions? Build something for which you are excited about. The consistency is lacking because you are just learning coding for the sake of learning it, not for the sake of building something. When you will have a project which excites you enough, which pushes you beyond the boundaries, then you'll be coding a lot more compared to just learning the things because everybody's learning. There is a 2 crore package around it. Then obviously you will not be that much of great interest. Abhinav says, Saturday Live is the best podcast I've ever listened. That's great. That's cool. I should actually bundle them up in a playlist or something. I'm planning to do this for a long time. So yeah. What about advanced debugging tuts? There is no such thing as debugging tutorials. There is, because see, you're asking me a tutorial of how to not do mistake. And there is no, see, AI can replace us in any part, but they cannot replace us in our goofiness. The amount of mistakes that we do in real life, the amount of AI can do the best part of the humans, but they cannot do the worst part of human, which is the mistakes. And these mistakes makes us human. And you're asking me to show you a tutorial where I can tell you how not to do a mistake. That is not the part. Coding is not about less building and more debugging. Make sure you understand that part. This is the most important. I don't know, Next.js series continuation, please. Yes. Actually, you know what the problem? The problem is my exams are on the corner, just right there. Just right there. My exams are there. So that is why I'm learning so much and I don't have time to make that much of tutorials. So expect less tutorials this week. And yeah, this is what I'm doing. Yeah, see this? Yeah, you probably can read that, but this is what I'm doing. I'm learning for my semester, man. I actually, a lot of you don't know, but I enrolled in my master's in cloud computing. I love to study. So that's why less tutorial this week and more studying this week. Whenever you come Kashmir again in future, please inform. I'll be here for you. Thank you so much. That's a kind gesture. I would love to. In fact, very soon I'll plan out some of the trips which are pending. My wife actually wanted to travel to some places in India, and when it comes to travel, I always have to say, okay, yes, let's go. So we'll probably do that. Even ChatGPT makes mistake. They makes mistake. AI can make a mistake, not goofiness. We make mistake on another level. Sometimes these mistakes create features. Yeah, we do that kind of mess. I don't think so there is any AI which can mess up as bad as we do. Hey, say something about open source contribution, how relevant it is. I think if you're doing just for the sake of, hey, I want to contribute in open source, that's meaningless. That's pure meaningless. You should be contributing when you find that there was a feature which was missing, I wanted to use it, or there is a bug in the code which actually prohibits to do certain things, then the open source contribution makes sense. The whole idea about the open source contribution is that, hey, there was a problem in the code. Since the team was busy in some other stuff, they couldn't fix it, so I'm going to fix it. So that's your open source true contribution. A lot of people do it just for the clout. Bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. Have you watched any anime? Yeah, just one. One Punch Man. Loved it. Loved it. Especially the mosquito episode. I laughed so hard on the mosquito episode that how can anybody survive from a punch? And then it comes to mosquito. Like, who could have thought of this? Will AI kill us in future? Yes, yes, it will. It will. Prepare your guns and knives. Yeah, it will. Okay, so there are some interesting questions. Ritesh says, can you please share any Java resource? For Java, there is only one man on the internet, which is Naveen from Telesco. He does Java every day. Java every day is his pill. He sometimes eats Java in his breakfast. If you don't believe me, ask him. The Ritesh was saying, do you eat Java for breakfast? He does. He does that. Eye pain during coding and screening? Nah. Not so far, but I'm getting old. This might get started soon, but not as of now. But what I feel now, the problem is, actually there's a big light source just right there. I hope you can see my hand. This is so bright. So this is what actually makes and gives me problem now. So probably I'll get some sunglasses and we'll go like that. So this too much of light actually creates problem. Collab with Harkirat. Yeah, why not? Open invitation for anybody who wants to join in. I don't mind it at all. I would love to host him. Have some fun on some Saturdays. Sure. A couple of my friends were also saying to join in the Saturday Live. That would be really fun, cool discussion. They have secured good fundings as well for their products. And they work in open source. Personal voice is scary, man. I might be listening to my ex all time. Oh, I didn't thought of that. I didn't thought of that, but that's a use case, man. That's a pro level use case. That's man. But what I could have thought of is just one that use case because I miss him. So I think for me that was okay. Himanshu says, which Linux OS is your favorite, Arc-based or Ubuntu? I have most of the time in my life have used a Backtrack. When the Backtrack got shut down, they moved to Kali Linux, which was also good, but not very reliable, not very sustainable. I have used Fedora a lot in my time and Red Hat a lot. Fedora and Red Hat, that's what I have used a lot. But these days, I'm not a Mac person that much. I'm more onto I'm not a Linux person much. I'm more onto the Mac side of it. I enjoy the reliability much. Okay, Hitesh, which one you suggest to use in our React application? MUUI components or Tailwind CSS component, and why? I think I would suggest you to use DevUI. If you wish, you can use because DevUI gives you free components, no strings attached. That's much better. But if you want to really choose between MUUI, Material UI, and the Tailwind CSS, I'll go with the Tailwind CSS. Although a lot of people don't know this, but these are exactly the same project and approach that they have opted. Both the founders are using the same approach, both the founders. So Material UI came in, now Material UI is a pro version as well that you buy. Tailwind is a free project and you can buy Tailwind CSS as well. So exactly same monetization plan and all of that. So is government jobs AI proof? Government jobs? I guess so. Who fires you in government jobs? Nobody. You barely work there. Like some people do, some people do. Don't get offended. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, should I get in front end? I am new to this. I have 6-year gap after college. Yeah, why not? Try it out at least. Maybe you'll like the programming, coding. Maybe you'll like front end. Maybe you'll like back end. It's not like if you have to start coding, it's always the front end journey first. No, it's not like that. Some people directly jump into the back end code and just thrive it there. So learn a language, learn about database. Discord link. I'll just create. Just give me a second. I'll create my Discord link. Okay, just give me a minute. I always let me open the Discord. Let me create a permanent link of the Discord. It always goes like that. I'll create a permanent link of the Discord. Oh, what's new? Okay, so it's a very quiet. Usually the Discords are very, very noisy place, but my Discord is actually very quiet. People only just go for the easy ways and all of that. So, just a second. I'll just create the link. And here it is. All right, so let me grab this. First, let me check this into the incognito if it is good. Yep, that's correct one. And I'll just create a link. Create a new link. Yep, link. This is my destination. Title, etc. Discord etc. Yeah, that's fine. And Discord. And that should be it. All right, so this should be working now. Let me just send it here. Does it work? You tell me. Does this work? Oh goodness, this is super fast. Did we enable the, oh, there's a super chat as well. As a developer, how to handle career gap of 10 months? I don't think so 10 months is that much of a big deal, man. Let me bring in the chat here. So Naveen says, as a developer, how to handle career gap of 10 months? I don't think so 10 months is too big of a gap. You can just tell anybody that, hey, there was a recession, I got laid off, then I decided that I'll work on upskilling myself. I learned MongoDB during that period, or I brushed up my JavaScript skills again, or I brushed up my Python skills again. Just do a project and tell them I was busy in learning the cloud and exploring, and I'm back. 10 months is not a big deal, man. Even a year is not a big deal. Please teach computer organization and architecture. It's very tough. CA, computer architecture. I can try to teach that. That would be a new challenge, actually. Once my semester get over, I'll try this. This is a new challenge. I should really try that. Okay. Imanshu Dubey, true. By the way, personally, my favorite is Zorin. I've seen a good words about Zorin these days. A lot of friends are getting fan of Zorin, but not getting latest genome updates. Who uses genome? Go on to CLI. Uh, can you give a list of JS project for beginners, or is it just there any website which can where we can practice? Sadly, there is no such way to practice JavaScript that much. You have basic projects around it. Uh, I am actually on the way of creating one resource which can help a lot of people in actually learning JavaScript into a practical but also production level kind of experience. Views on Harkirat versus Kunal Kushwa. I don't keep views on anybody out there. Both are doing great job. They keep on doing their job. Whatever is your job, just keep on doing that. That's all my views. I have moved on from that phase of getting attention in some controversy and all that. I don't care about that. I just enjoy YouTube stuff, making videos. If you like it, watch it. Don't like it, don't watch it. That is all I care. That is where I am right now in life. I don't need to. What they're trying to build, what they're trying to create, I have done that 8 years ago without the YouTube as well. So I really don't give a damn. Whatever they want to do, keep on doing. I'm enjoying, I'm watching. So that's all. Okay. Okay, so, oh, there's a nice new super chat as well. Let me just bring it onto the screen. Here it is. It says, want to shift from front end to DevOps. That's a jump. At company, how to convince manager. The easiest way actually to convince your manager is to clear up at least one certificate. The moment you clear up any one DevOps certificate, from reputable source, of course, like Azure, Microsoft, or Amazon, the moment you just clear the certified DevOps, that's where you are a DevOps engineer. Otherwise, you learn so much, you have so much knowledge, the manager is never going to get convinced. That is the IT, my friend. That is the real world corporate culture. Hate it, but this is it. Okay. Then which is a good desktop environment in terms of design? Why you are on Linux if you love design? If you love design, be on Mac, be on Windows. If you are on Linux, you don't care about what is the design, what is the good environment. Nah, nobody cares about that. On Linux, they just are busy in building the stuff, writing the code, using it, that's it. They don't care about the graphics. And I care about them, so that's why I'm on a Mac. That's nice. Does experience help in get a job in good startup without 12th or graduation degree? Without 12th, it's going to be little difficult. Do 12th in any stream. That is usually the certificate that, yeah, I studied a little. So that is usually there, but it depends on the age as well. If you are in the early 20s or less than 20, then it would be very difficult, especially hitting a job. If you don't have degree, if you don't have 12th, in that range, it's very difficult. I'll be honest. Companies say a lot around it, but that's the case, man. That's the case. By the way, you guys forget to hit that like button. Yeah, just a reminder, just a cool reminder for all of you. You forgot to hit that. Okay, so what are your views on WSL? It still sucks. It still sucks. It's bad. It's bad, man. It's really, really bad. It's a good attempt. I was impressed at first, but then I tried it and I said, hell, even Git bash is better, and probably I'll just SSH into a server and I'll use it there. That's better. Maximum life of software developer in IT. The developer span is really short, man. It's really short because once you are a good developer and you have good communication skills, management skill, you quickly move into management role, then senior management, and then you start your startup, or then you become a teacher or something like that. So it's a very, very short role. Give me some suggestion for interview preparation in web development or software developer. Prepare your basics. That's always a good advice. Santosh says, "Hi guys, I hope everyone are fine. Take care, guys." Yes, everybody's fine because we are introverts. We stay at home. It's Saturday. We are not out partying or clubbing. That's why we are safe. uh, I think you're cool, man. Anger is not even come in front of you. Why to get angry, man? What's going to happen is anyways going to happen. So just chill out, relax, watch, enjoy. Uh, that's it. So why to get angry? Okay. What are the important topics to cover for JS interview? Your regular culprits are same, higher order function, event loops and basics and blah blah stuff. The basics are just same. You ask just chat GPT, it will give you the list of 10 important topics. That's obviously there. What's more important after that is uh, how much can you actually utilize the JavaScript on the core syntax level. So for example, uh, do you know your events? Do you know your browser? Do you know your document, the object model, the DOM? Do you really know that what's happening there? How is it happening? How you can control that? Not with the React, but actually by your own. If you know that much, you can crack any JavaScript interview. How to solve problem solving ability at lead code? That is how to increase DSS solving ability. The reason why I'm laughing is I never knew that there is such kind of a topic known as DSA solving ability. I personally thought that DSA comes into the picture when you have a product and you want to optimize that product. You want to optimize your approach of writing the code to build something. That's where the DSA comes in. And how do you increase that? By building more projects, writing more optimized code, understanding that how my code can actually store the data optimizedly and I can retrieve the data as fast as possible. And that will happen when I'll build more stuff. That is what my thought is, and that's everybody's thought. But there are some people who just want to focus on optimize, optimize, optimize. Nothing building. Optimize, optimize, optimize. Lead code used to be a platform which we used to use when we wanted to crack the next job. That's it. That was the range when anybody wanted to use lead code. Now people use lead code in their college days just like anything. Like there is no tomorrow, just like that. So I think somehow I don't resonate on the same frequency where you are. I don't resonate with the fact that lead code should be used back to back to solve the question just to increase your problem solving ability. Because once you solve all the lead code problem, then what? Then what? You are not still a good engineer. The good engineers are good in just solving the problem because of their experience they have built. So if you just remove, for example, an engineer, let's just remove software from the engineer. Let's just move it to civil engineer. How to become a good civil engineer? By solving the things? No, I don't think so. You become a good civil engineer when you participate in the big projects, building the dams, building the big houses, big construction building. That's exactly what software development is. You build big softwares, you build your passionate projects, and that's when you just love that. Okay, sir, once you told DSA just saves server bills. I told this one of my friend, he got angry. He should be getting angry. You should be happy that he is getting annoyed by the facts. You should do this more often. Yes, DSA is just to save more bills. When you retrieve the data optimizedly, you don't do too much of in-performant things, and that's you save. That's why people hire DSA people. It saves bills. It saves bills, man. I say it open and out loud. DSA saves bill. If anybody says otherwise, they don't know what DSA actually is. Optimization is just to save server bills. Okay, so Rahul Raj says, how your postgrad is benefiting you? I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot of the things which I would have otherwise never learned. So these days I'm focusing a lot on operating system. I would have never focused on operating system this much, especially the distributed operating system. I would have never studied it. If it would be not my master's, I don't know when I'll use it. I don't know really, but I would have never studied it that much. Okay, a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Oh, somebody watched my video. Today's API video is OP, take it next level. Ah, nice. We can take it to next level of what is API part 2, in which I can show you how to build an API and consume an API. That would be cool. That would be cool. By the way, if you haven't watched that, it's actually in Hindi on my Hindi channel. Oh, there's activity in the Discord. That's nice. There's general talk happening. A lot of people have joined in. I'll talk on Discord after this live. That's nice. Okay, you are the coolest person I've ever met. Back in winters at JU into Gaurav sir's class. Ah, nice. That was after meeting you dropped the plan of going abroad for studies. Hope you remember the reason. Yes, I do. Yeah, that's the original reason. Do you know and hear about Fishbowl app? What that is? What that is? Fishbowl app. Is there something like Fishbowl app? Your professional community. Ah, that's cool. Go ahead with other professionals. Tech, Google, Apple, Netflix. Oh, is that it? I really wonder. You tell me one thing. A lot of companies just mention Google like anything on their website. Google use our platform, hires from our platform. Do you really believe it now? People just name Google like anything. Talk straight, explore communities, feel seen. Nice. Get advices on big decisions. What kind of big decisions? Feel seen on small thing. Oh, ask question without disclosing your name. Anonymity. Is anonymity good for people who are in India? I found I was underpaid by 15K. Am I underpaid? Probably. Haven't got my increment yet. It's been a year that I've been working. Yeah, I have a 1-year experience now, by the way. Never had this kind of... I do have insurance now. Can you believe? I have medical now from the company. I never had that. Okay. That's nice. I'll definitely explore this. Is it paid? Is it free? It opens up the posts. Ooh, it's interesting. I'll definitely explore this, what this is. Okay, Anish says, I love your speaking skills. Could you please share some tips on how to improve your skills? I love to read. And I communicate a lot during my live classes. I have communicated a lot before the internet YouTube era. I used to take a lot of offline workshops in different part of the country. English was the primary source. So in order to explain or express yourself, you need to use English. So that's where it actually comes up. Then I worked like with crazy amount of time with the people who were from Russia, France, and mostly United States. So yeah. Do you still give money a priority as a good web dev? That's arguable. Giving priority to money, yes, I give. Okay, which job will go away with because of AI? I think a lot of support roles, support jobs, that will go away. A lot of support jobs. Missing your Saturday live stream a lot, but exams are running. Love from Sindh. Nice, nice. We are back on Saturday lives. We are chilling out. Where do you stay in Bangalore? I don't stay in Bangalore anymore. I am back in my hometown in Jaipur. It's been good few months, and I'm absolutely loving being back in my city. The smile is back. There's so much good things about it. So yeah. Okay, so more questions are here. Okay, I find your React Native course to be very difficult to process. I've completed your JavaScript course, built some projects. What can I do? Yes, mobile development can be a little bit tricky, can be difficult, and especially I could have made it a lot more easier by using Expo. It's just super easy thing. But the way how industry uses React Native is through the React Native CLI, not the React Expo. That's why you'll find that a lot of people's codes are super easy to grasp, but that's not the knowledge you really want to have. You really want to have the knowledge which is difficult so that it can serve you in the long run. There's a nice super chat from Avinash. It says, "Hi sir, huge fan of your content. Thank you so much. I'm 5 years into React.js and JavaScript development. Wanted to know what that now I appear for an interview. What would be expectation of any organization from me? Your expectation would be, because you have spent so much of time into the organization, so it's not going to be basically the expectation like, hey, solve this basic problem or call an API. Probably not. I think you have spent good amount of time. I think you try a little bit of the lead code in your free time and try to solve that with the JavaScript itself. I think you can crack big. You can crack big companies, especially the high-end companies, which pays really nice, like Razorpay and stuff. Obviously, you have to move Bangalore or someplace there. They are looking nicely for such kind of experience. Also, a lot of companies who are totally remote, like TechSmith is one of them. Appright is one of them. They are also looking forward to hire this kind of experience. So now you can apply companies outside of India as well without moving outside and try them out. They will mostly focus on what you did in your past company, what challenges you faced. So try to prepare them in advance. If you try to explain them on the go, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So just try that, and I think you can hit big. You can hit big. 5 years is a good time, man. 5 years is a good time. Okay, so Arunesh says, your opinion about Node.js versus Spring Boot as a backend Node.js. I don't like the Java. Too much of code is there. It's too verbose, man. Yes, there is a project Lombard, which I came to know from Naveen, but I don't enjoy that. How to make CV that is search engine safe. I did a project a while ago. So let me show you that. I worked on a project. We worked on a project a while ago. Build resume or something. .in. Yeah, here it is. Buildresume.in. In case you want a link of that, I can pass you on that. So what you do is we have taken care that it is safe and it's free. So the service is still active. That's nice. You can just come up here, select any of the template, can start editing it. There you go, start editing it, and that actually works out of the box. So you can just use it. This is absolutely 100% safe from all the readers and whatnot. Feel free to use it. This is free. We worked on it a long time ago, but it's a good project. Buildresume.in. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. Best project on front-end and React project on CV. I'm working on it. So that I can actually give you some valuable and real suggestion, not just anything build Zomato and all of that. I have given enough of that advice and I got frustrated with that advice that it's not worth it even to put that advice. So let me work on something and build something where I can actually show you that this is what you can build to impress anybody for your front-end role or front-end resume. Okay, so please tell me how much time should take for complete the course of web development. It depends how much is getting taught to you on the course. Is it truly self-paced course or is it a batch driven by the live classes? Is it a mix of that? Because the problem that usually comes around is when it is totally self-paced, you can finish it a lot faster because you have all the video access on one go. But if it is a batch or maybe live classes or something like that, then obviously it will finish up whenever they want to finish it. Pay after placement review, any genuine ones or out all fakes? No comments on that. No comments on that. Don't want to get into it. I also work in a company which might any day start this one, so don't want to comment any there. All right, so pretty good questions today. Enjoyed it. You guys forgot to hit that like button again. Why are you doing it? Okay, what we learned in the courses, is it same what we get in the practical jobs? Depends from where you are learning. So Ankush says, sir, salary package around 4-5 LPA after 1 year in MERN stack. Is it good living in Chandigarh? I think that's a decent, especially looking at the market condition. I think that's fair, especially with the location as well. I think that's a decent package. Eventually, you will grow after 2-3 years. So I think that's, I'll not sugarcoat it that everybody gets 1 crore of package. That's not reality. Even not in IIT. That's bullshit advice. I think that's a good one for you. Okay, so all right. Swift or Flutter, first start. I do have my opinion on Flutter, which have changed from the last few years, and I'm about to make a video about monologue kind of a thing where I share my experience. I saw a product in the Flutter, and that changed my entire experience and my thoughts that how well a Flutter project can be there or how wide it can be. So I'll definitely share very soon a video about it, that what's the situation of it and how well the Flutter is. I can give you the hints on that. Okay, in my final year, how should I make my resume to impress interviewer? Just make a title, just add a project section, and there should be 2-3 projects in that, of course. And that one project should have the features, like I built an app which was having authentication, authorization, multi-user based roles. We had complex models. We did complex database queries as well. Then we had probably payment gateway integration or something like that in that. It was able to handle the load as well. We deployed it on AWS. Some kind of these things will be standing out, obviously. How long time after API creation in JS course? Which JS course are you talking about? Because I teach 2 JS course for PW, and on my channel, I just do it for fun. It will take time on my channel, but which course you're talking about? They keep on launching courses left and right. One thing I've learned about with the working with the EdTech is you don't wait for recording entire course and then launch it. You launch it first and then do the recording. This actually saves a lot of revenue. Of course, sometimes students hit badly with that, but that's not the motive of most of the EdTech. What I really got a new thought about the EdTech is that you actually launch the course first and then you start working on the course. Have the crowd pull in first, make a lot of big hype around it, launch, big news about it, trailers and everything. And then actually you start working on the course itself. So that's a nice strategy. I like it because it actually includes less of your work, more outcome. That's nice. Any live class in FSJS 2.0? Probably not. Don't know. When the next video of Next.js? As soon as I get time. I'm busy in reading and studying the stuff. I need to study, man. I need to finish my master's in cloud. All right. So hit that like button. Again, a reminder. Okay, Fishbowl is a nice, great app. You'll get to know more about IT world inside, outside, a lot of employees' perspective, especially salary in market. It's like social media of IT people. It's good, but anonymity is too much. A curse, a pro and con. Anonymity comes like that. Your PW skills course versus chai or code lectures. PW courses are governed by PW company. They actually decide the curriculum, what I have to teach, and everything is governed by them. There are specific topics, the exact same way I have to teach. The LP, the lecture plan comes up. We have to go step by step. We cannot go off the script. In chai or code, I always go off the script. I never prepare the script. What happened to API Playground? We shut it down because the project was costing us a lot of bills. We are thinking to reviving it soon. Hopefully very soon we'll do it. But we actually killed it because it was costing us a lot of bill. Don't want to pay that much of bill. How did you got your first internship? I got my first internship in the company where I studied cybersecurity. Then I got my internship then and there, and I started working for that company. It will remove like if we clicked once again. No, please don't do that. that would be bad. But thank you so much for liking that. Grade of your bachelor's. I don't remember, but I think it would be 71%. I come from the percentage era. So I guess 72, 73%, somewhat like that. When the project video is coming up, I have to shoot them. It's taking a lot of time in shooting. How's your master's going on? Pretty good. Have to study. A lot of study, man. All right, so enough of the talking. We have done quite a good podcast. This is the best podcast ever can happen because this is a podcast which I do all the talking, but you are equal part of it. You actually contribute quite a lot into it, and you just come up here, show up here, we talk with each other and have all of this. So this is really nice. This is really nice. All right, so that is it for today. And Akshat is asking, chai or code CSS when? I don't like CSS even a tiny bit. So probably I'll upload videos of just the Tailwind. That's it. I will be done for the day. Maybe Flexbox, that's it. But I don't like CSS, man. Honestly, I don't like it. So no. Very soon. I'll very soon come to Shimla. If it is too much hot in here, I'll just fly to Shimla. With a laptop, of course, I have to take classes. All right, so that is all we'll be doing for today's live session. It was fun. Enjoyed a lot with you. This is the best thing. Sit at your home, enjoy with your friends. They are also sitting at their home. I don't like to go out and party that much, so yeah. How can I join you on Discord? Discord, I've given you the link. And here it is. Let me just give the link and pin it for a while so that people actually can see it. It's hitesh.ai/discord. Super easy. I've made it super easy for you. hitesh.ai/discord. Super easy now. Everybody remembers this. Akshay Seni is married, the React guy. Yes, he is married. Actually, he invited me, but I was in Israel at that time. Otherwise, I would have 100% been there. I would have been there in his marriage, but he invited me. Thanks for that. But I was in Israel. Sadly, couldn't attend, but definitely very soon. He's a nice guy. Cool. He is chilled out and enjoying life. A new domain. Yes, new domain. Your age. It's officially now 20. I have aged 6 months. So not 19 and a half. It's 29. Official. I'll write it on my hitesh.ai website. Yes, I bought a new domain because hiteshchaudhary.com was too big. I wanted something shorter. So I thought this is the era of AI. So why not hitesh.ai? And even if in the future some AI replaces me, I would love to see that on hitesh.ai. So if AI takes over me, that would be hitesh.ai. You are old. Yes, man, I'm old. 20 years. 20 years old. Are you doing your master's online? Nah, online master's is just, who wants to do that? I'm doing it full time in the college by giving proper exams, by studying them. So that's how I'm doing it. Old school. Is it worth investing my time in learning Mojo for career development? Nah, not right now. After 1 or 2 years, we can think about it. Not right now. Don't just crash your career because of that. All right. So that is all what we'll be doing for today. Thank you so much for showing up. It's almost an hour. That is all what we'll be doing for today. Thank you so much for showing up, and keep showing up on Saturday. Saturday around 9 o'clock. We'll be doing this. Too much costly. I can afford that. I can afford that. Age-wise, you are doing masters early. Yeah, you can say that. It was a long time due. I wanted to do it, so I did it. And yes, I'm doing it early. All right. Okay, so thank you so much for joining on this. And make sure you invite your friends as well that, hey, there's a hangout, chill out session on Saturdays. Bring it up. How many people actually are? We have around 200-ish, a little above than 200 people constantly watching and enjoying in this live stream. So that is it. Thank you so much for joining this. We have nice chat rate as well. Oh, I can see a lot of graphs, views. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, so that is it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, and we'll surely catch up in the next Saturday. And hopefully I'll bring more videos to you in the week as well, if I get time, but no promises this week. Study, exam. All right, so bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.